Hi guys, my name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. A big shout out to my channel members for supporting my channel. Thank you. All right, so in this video, I'm going to be doing my December haul. This is going to be for my coloring books, my December Stickii Club subscription, as well as some journaling supplies. And I'll put timestamps in the description box as well as the pinned comment, because once I get to the journaling supplies, I'm actually going to be doing some demo with you guys for some particular products that I have. But we will be starting with the coloring books. Instead of doing separate videos, I thought I'll just bang it out and put it all in one and separate by way of timestamps, just in case you're not interested in one thing or the other. Now, the first book I picked up in December, in the latter part of November, I got into a funk. I think I was just aggravated at work. And so I purchased some things that I didn't get until December. I've yet to mark these books. I like to mark when I've purchased and where I've purchased a book from. But this is Mystery Island by Coco Wyo. I've seen flip throughs of this, so I'm not going to do one with you guys. But these little lizard, frog, axolotl things, I've yet to color in this, but I thought it was a really cute book, and I do like the small size, and I think that it's just a really interesting and fun coloring book. So I did get this, Mystery Island by Coco Wyo. This one I got specifically because of Doodle Robot. She's actually doing a group buddy color in this book. If you have this book, reach out to her via Instagram, because she's setting it up via DMs there. This one was difficult for me to get, so I will link the book if it's still available, because I got it from Abe Books. I think with shipping, this one came out to like $16 or $18, and I was happy to pay it because it is quite a beautiful book. The pages are quite yellow, but the style is absolutely beautiful. Now, Doodle has done, I believe, a flip on this. And so if you're interested, go and check out their channel. Oh, I actually started a page here with just some pencils, but it is just, it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I can't wait until we do our first group buddy color. I think it's due in February, which is fine. I know a lot of them are testing out mediums in here. This is probably either going to be a paint or a pencil book for me. Honestly, I prefer alcohol markers, but it's one of those few books that I don't know that I'd be okay sacrificing the other page. And so that's this one here, Magical Dreamland, and the artwork is by Mei Zhang. Again, I'll link it below. It's not an affiliate link. It's just, again, this one I think is out of print and it's a little harder to find. This one was recommended when I was on Abe Books. Kay Carey and Doodle and a few others, I think it's being hosted by Colored with Maya, are doing a group buddy color in here, because I was already on the website. I'm like, okay, why not? I don't know that you can still get this on Amazon. If I can find an Amazon affiliate link where you don't get charged anymore, but I get a little bit of a commission, I'll do that. Otherwise, if I can still find it on eBooks, then I'll link that instead, and I'll make sure I mark everything so that you know. And this one is, the paper is quite thick. I think this is something, no, I'm pretty sure this is something Doodle has already done, and so I might play around with here. But this is something we're going to be doing a group buddy color on as well, and I cannot wait. This is probably the only book that I have like this, and I love seeing the different mediums and how they're attacking pages, and it's one of those things, it's kind of Carla Magana in my mind, where just tackle it with creativity, and I cannot wait. But that's Mid-Century Modern Animals, and the artwork is by Jen Ski. I was actually gifted this book, but I forgot to ask her if it was okay, and so I won't mention any names, but this was an amazing gift from my friend. Thank you so much for it. And I do have another coloring book by this artist, Christopher Hart, and this one I actually like even more. Not so much that it was a gift, although I love it because of that, but it's actually quite a bit more detailed than the other one, and in details that work. Some of the pictures in the other one that I have, it's more wallpapery behind the character, but some of them, it actually makes sense. Like that guy, one, he's super cute, but then this background makes sense to me. It's not just a background to be a background. And so I'm really looking forward to coloring in this. I've been focusing on my journaling to finish out the year, but this is a buddy color that we've set up for whenever, and I can't wait. And I'm going to color this in my hair color and her hair color, and this will just be us on the town doing some shopping. Because of the background being what it is, that's probably going to just recede and just really focus on these two girls right here. But this is the manga coloring book Fashion by Christopher Hart, and again, this was an amazing gift from my friend. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciated it. My friend colorist Jen from Instagram had messaged me. We do buddy colors quite often, and she asked me if I had this, and I had been actually back and forth on this. I'd seen this, I know, on Poet's channel. Any channels that I've mentioned or Instagram pages, I will link below. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to get it. I was already in a shopping mood. We do have a buddy color set up, and it's this one right here. And this is twofold. One, it's going to be a buddy color, but this also goes for Olga Rani's monthly prompt, which is due January 15th for Snow. This is the Snow Queen. And I definitely have some thoughts on this. I've seen renditions of this that are absolutely beautiful. I believe it was a Cluttered Life that I saw, and her colors were absolutely gorgeous. I'm probably going to steal them. But this is Color Me Enchanted, and the artwork in here is by Masha Dians and Gala Lazuli. This one is available on Amazon. Again, if I can link anything, I will, and I'll definitely let you know if it's an affiliate link or not. This one I've actually done a flip through with you guys. It's The Adventures of Tiny Girl coloring book. This is by Mavis Jane. I thought I was going to get a picture done in here for Olga Rani's prompt of Acorn, but I ran out of time. And it's something that I do want to color in sooner rather than later. But when I show you my 2023 coloring book journal trackers, you'll probably see this book on that list of untouched books that I want to get to. But this is The Adventures of Tiny Girl coloring book by Mavis Jane. This is another Mavis Jane published book. This is Diary of the Witch. I've also done a flip through of this. Also has not been touched. Again, most of December I've actually been focusing on my journals, and so I don't know that I'll actually have a lot of completed pages done, although I do have 2 3-day weekends coming up, and so I might just be finishing out the year with some of the coloring. But yeah, it's a really cute coloring book, and I'm really looking forward to coloring this when I do get back to my coloring book hobby. Now this one is an outlier, and I actually will do a flip through of this all on its own, because I saw this being advertised on Instagram by the artist Sasha Efkin, and I thought the premise was just so interesting and surreal. So this is Sasha, and I think this is the only coloring book Sasha has so far, which is awesome. What is so interesting about this is he has the artwork in color on an Amazon printed book. And I believe he said his favorite medium is pencil. And so it's really interesting. What's always a little different or a little challenging about something like this versus something like this is this does not have the black line work. And so to get that kind of effect, you'd have to white out all the lines after you've put down your color on it. But yet I think it's such a surreal and interesting concept that I have not seen from any other coloring book artist out there. Not even so much by the composition of this, but having the page, because you see this in Korean and Japanese coloring books, but you don't see this in Amazon printed coloring books. Now the paper does feel a little rough, and I don't know if that's because of the colored aspect, but every single picture you have the corresponding. Now this is going to be an alcohol marker work for me, so I might have to work from the back front because, well, I don't feel the need to necessarily recreate this. Like for this would absolutely help me with the nose because I always struggle with noses. So yeah, because that's going to get damaged with alcohol markers, I definitely have to be a little bit more strategic on this. Again, I'll do its own flip through, but I mean, have you guys ever seen this in an Amazon printed coloring book? I have not. And so the artwork in and of itself is stunning, but having the artist rendition and a little bit of a story that he's written, I think that's so awesome. And I will link this in the description box below. But this is Magical Worlds of Ambiflage, and that is by Sasha Efkin. And again, Amazon printed book. Now we get into my Stickii Club subscription. This month I chose Vintage and the Cute. I usually pick Vintage and Pop, but we'll actually start with the Cute one, and I'll tell you specifically why I chose that one. And I will link the Stickii Club website. I'm not an affiliate. I don't get a referral. I have enjoyed it. And the reason why I chose the Cute one is because the entire theme is about rabbits. And for 2023, that is the year of the rabbit. And so in my Hobonichi, I do plan to do my Chinese horoscope for 2023. And this will be heavily featured in that. And so you've got some rabbits in the red and gold. That's good luck colors in China, or in Asian countries, I should say. And then the stickers are all some kind of rabbit theme. Now, some I definitely gravitate towards more than others, but I can certainly see this in some of my spreads. Also, because it's a rabbit, it definitely would work towards Easter. This one I think would be cute for a, I want to say Irish Springs, but that's not, that's a soap. St. Patrick's Day? Wow, that was a brain fart. Right there. This one's probably going to be hard to see because it's holographic, but it's these little icon headless or bodiless head stickers. These are puffy. There's definitely some texture to it, and they are little rabbits. Again, because of the plastic, it's probably hard to see. And this is a money envelope, but I am going to put this in my journal, and I've already checked. This will fit in my Hobonichi. Now, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to use it as an envelope because I like the back here. Although I might tip this into my Hobonichi and then write my horoscope and just put it in here. I don't know, but I think that's really pretty, and I love the colors. And then this is stickers by the same artist, Uhuru Studio on Instagram. And so that was the Cute pack from the December Stickii Club. And for the Vintage pack, it is Long May She Reign. It comes with this little sticker book. I never use these, so I don't find these particularly useful, but they are pretty. It comes with these. I don't know if these are stickers or not. Yeah, they feel like stickers, and they look like torn up pages of nights. It's quite interesting. I can see that in my book journal. Rather weird how they're torn up, but it is interesting. I'll put this back. And then the stickers, like this one right here, I can see using on my regular horoscope page. I think these are tarot cards, and I don't know that tarot and horoscope are the same thing, but I do love that kind of astrological kind of theme to it. Yeah. This is really pretty. Caitlin Kurelik. This one too. I know this isn't the colors of Bryce and Danica from Crescent City, but that's who I immediately thought of when I saw this. But I think this is just such a pretty sticker sheet. These are numbers up into 31. Some more knights, and this kind of looks like these little things right here. This again, I love these kind of girl powerful weapons stickers. This is by Sibylline_M on Instagram, and I think that's really pretty. There's some washi type strips here of different crowns. This one came with a card and envelope. And so the envelope is vellum, and the card, I don't know, it looks like either a tarot card or I don't know why, but it makes me think of Gemini. But I'm probably going to put this in my journal. I don't know if I'm going to put it in as a card. This is by Hope Christopherson, or if I'm going to just cut this and just use this as deco. But I think this is really, really pretty. And that is the vintage December subscription pack from Stickii Club. Going forward, I will look at the sneak preview that we get on a monthly basis on Instagram, if you're following them. And then I'll decide, do I want both packs? Do I want no packs? Do I want 1, 3? And I'll go from there. I do have quite a few of these since I've been doing the subscription pack since July. And I don't know, I mean, I kind of want all the things, but I also kind of want to focus on not buying all the things. So we shall see. But those are my 2 subscription packs. And let me finish out the video with showing you my journaling supplies. And these 2, you're probably going to laugh because I just literally mentioned not buying all the things. And yet these were too cute and I could not help myself. Honestly, I didn't try very hard. But these are little curated sets from Amazon. Again, I will link them below. And they actually had like 5 different curated sets, I think. And I kind of want them all, but I kind of don't have the space. I didn't have the space when I bought these, but I'll figure it out. But they do come with a few sticker sheets. And so this set right here is the Southern Plants set. And so they come with sticker sheets, and they're all curated by way of color. It comes with this little stack of paper. It's actually quite a thick stack. And of course there's duplicates, but it is paper. It is not sticker. But that's fine. And then it comes with these washi. And these washi are really cute, but there's not a ton on the roll. But again, because I have a lot of similar colored washi, I don't need a lot of tape on the roll. But they are really pretty, and I love the colorway. And I'm probably going to be doing my reading journal, my annual setups in these colors right here. But I also got this one, which is called the Merino Zoo. And the same kind of setup. This is giving me kind of Animal Crossing cottagecore vibes. And just so you know, it's just a piece of paper to elevate. There's not that many stickers, but I do love the colorway. And definitely, like I said, is cottagecore themed by way of the colors and kind of the softness. This also has a stack of papers and then the washi tape. So I'm really happy with these. I think I have a place that I can put them because I can always tuck things away in my room, but I'm very much if I don't see it, then I forget that I have it. And so I kind of pack my surroundings with things. And so I think I know where I can put this, where I can see it and not forget about it. But I'm really happy with these. And again, I'm really trying not to buy the other sets that they have. I don't need any more stuff. But there are some things in my Amazon cart because I'm probably going to get some Amazon gift cards for Christmas. So there's that. And the final 2 journaling supplies that I want to share with you guys are these right here. Now, these are pricey. And I'm not flexing, but I've had these in and out of my Amazon cart for months, probably since like the beginning of this year. This runs between like $40 and $50, and you can get alphabet stamps for between $8 and $15 in a cute little wooden box. But the reason why I've really been focused on these versus those is the thought of doing individual stamps to spell out words really bothers me. And so where this, I think, really you can tell by the price is that they click together. Now, you do not have to buy this full set. They actually sell the set of just the uppercase, of just the lowercase, and then of just the numbers. And so if you just buy just those individual sets, then I think they run like $18 to $20. Definitely more than those cute little wooden boxes. But what makes this is how they click together. Okay, when I tell you that took way longer than I anticipated, it was more because pulling apart some of these things is really difficult. And then finding the letter was also a little annoying. Now, some letters have duplicates, some do not. So if you're like me, where you have lots of J's and O's, O's were easy enough to find. J's, not so much. I like the mixture of letters, and that's why I also picked up the papyrus set right here, because I like just how it looks differently. But let me show you. And I've never played with these, so this could be horrible. But again, I could stamp one by one by one, and that just, it makes me want to cry and punch something. But the thought of, okay, playing Legos and clicking these together really is intriguing to me. So let's see how this works. Looks like I got a pretty good coat on there. And then just stamp, kind of wiggle. See, isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's say I'm going to take this apart and do it this way. Again, looks like I got adequate ink. Wiggle and lift. And okay, maybe you need to insert it stronger than I did. And I think the way that you do it, if you want to add a space, is you turn a stamp upside down, and then you wiggle. So you see that heart stamp is facing you guys, and so that is not touching, but that gives me a space. Now, some of the reviews that I've read about this, because again, I've been lurking and kind of stalking this for a minute, is because of this, your spacing is always going to be this. You don't get to make things closer unless you do the one by one by one. So if I wanted to play with spacing, then I could certainly do that. Another thing that I read that was a con for that person was they're not that deep by way of how thick the stamp is. And I guess that was problematic. I don't remember them saying why, but then I'm also not a stamper. So there could be a really good reason why. So it is doable, but if you're taking advantage of the clicking aspect, then yeah, you're only going to have the space that you're going to have. I don't foresee a problem with that, because even though I think that looks good, doing that, it's driving me crazy just thinking about it. But I did want to show that to you guys. Again, I'll link this below. And so I'm actually looking forward to using this in my reading journal as well as my Hobonichi. And so I am definitely going to get some use out of it. And I did choose to write my channel name just because, I mean, it's Johanna. The Joza is just because I thought it was fancy. Alright guys, well that is my coloring journal supply and Stickii Club haul for December. Anything else I get this month, it'll be Christmas gifts that I purchased with Amazon gift cards that I've gotten for Christmas. I'd love to know what you guys think, and again I will be doing a flip through of that Magical Worlds book that I showed you. But yeah, that's it for me for now, and as always, aloha.